Okay, so do you want to call the Hey Lady on the show, or?
I don't have her number yet.
Oh.
Wife is texting. I tried to call her a second ago. She's in a meeting. She's at OSU.
Your wife is?
She had to go visit for the state or something to go check on their the new lab, because they're moving all the labs from the health department in Oklahoma City over to. That was happening when I was working there. They were getting the labs ready, so she's going to go take a tour where they're
Of the new Tony Stark lab building?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, welcome to the show, everybody. My name is Conrad. This is Shannon.
Hi.
And
Hello.
We'll get this
Hello. How are you?
straightened out a little bit.
I don't know. It was better the other way.
Well, we got to get the camera on there.
I'm worried about the beard.
Yeah.
Now. Yeah. Worried about the.
So today is the 14th of July as we record this. I don't know.
There we go.
And I'm not sure when we'll release it. Probably tomorrow.
I don't know.
It changes.
You'll know. You'll get a ding.
Yeah. The biggest news of the day is if you if you type that, and you type a period after that,
sure,
and you type thewaterhead.com, it'll take you somewhere now.
It's up and running.
It's up and running, guys.
I didn't know that. That's surprising.
Yes, that's
what do we got?
big
Do
news.
we got?
We have a Luke comb on there.
Love that.
And we have a water stick on there. That's it so far. I don't have the password to the place where you can build a site.
Okay.
I need to get that password.
Yeah.
So I can get on there and add the hunting jacket, add Second City, add Switch Life.
Can you pre-order?
Yeah.
Let's say if someone wanted to come and visit the hunting jacket right now.
You could buy in now.
And let's say that cost for a day is $1,500.
That'd be low, but yeah.
I mean, it's low. I get it.
It's an example.
It's an entry price, maybe. I don't know. We haven't discussed prices, but if they went ahead and pre-ordered it, you're telling me that they could do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Wow.
You can send money now.
Nice.
And I got to get more options on there. I need about 7 or 8 different ways to send money.
For sure. Water sticks, can you, obviously you can buy them by the case. Can you buy them separately?
Yeah, you can actually buy them disassembled.
Water sticks?
Yeah, you have to make your own water stick.
Make your own water stick. Well, that's
kind of like
shipping.
Willy.
It's easier for shipping.
It's just sand.
That's
you know
all
what I mean?
it is.
You got to put magnets under it to make it glass, but
that's good. I didn't know you could buy them separately. So they're $300.
I haven't,
but
it was quite the chore just to get the site
going.
Yeah. And I bought the waterhead.com 2 years ago, probably whenever we
purchased it.
We came out with the idea of the water stick. I think Luke Comb though is what
that
solidified it.
When we made a comb.
Yeah, a Luke comb.
And we just tried to name it and decide what we were going to call it.
Yeah. When that happened, I said, I got to get the Waterhead.
Got to get it up.
And so I've had it since then. And we've talked about it constantly.
Sure.
And we've sent people to the waterhead.com, which was taking them nowhere. I didn't realize that we were getting so much traction on a non-existent site.
Yeah.
That when I bought the site, it cost me 99 cents.
Sure.
It's now worth $1,300. I can sell it back. And I say no.
No.
It's like a bank account.
Yeah.
They tell me what my value is. And they said, your site is now valued at $1,300.
$1,300. Well, that's the cost of right around a 6-pack of water sticks.
Yeah.
That's about around that. So I think that I'm with you. I'm betting on
myself that it's going to go up.
You should Fred Van Vliet it and bet on yourself. And I think that's a smart thing to do.
Yeah, I'm going to keep
I think the value's there. I think after you sell several 6-packs of the water sticks, you have 3 or 4 people that buy into the hunting jacket.
Yep.
Maybe
it's a cash cow, Shannon.
Maybe get like a few people that get the mountain air.
Yeah.
Mason jars where we just grab that air out there with the butterfly nets and put it in a mason jar, send it to you. Yeah. And you open that sucker up and just breathe nice for a while. Breathe clean air.
This episode of Conradio is brought to you by Emerald Air. Emerald Air is not available yet, but will be next week on thewaterhead.com.
We're taking pre-orders.
There will be a video of us collecting the air.
Yes.
Bottling the air.
Yep.
And basically a beginning to end demonstration of
how we bottle it.
How do we bottle air?
The bottle plant.
You know, how do you get? If you're living in, maybe you're vacationing in Afghanistan right now.
Smart.
Maybe you have bought a condo in Iraq.
Absolutely smart. Great investment.
What you're going to do is you're going to be walking around that city, and although it's beautiful and got a lot of history,
a lot of dust,
it's dusty, baby. And you're going to want to get back to your condo and smell some delicious air.
Suck that air into your nostrils, or
open up a jar of Emerald Air
or mouth. We don't care. However you want to huff it,
however you want to consume it, just do it. Do it safely.
I like to say this on my Emerald Air: get to huffing. You know, huff it up.
The original Huffy, buddy.
That's right, bud. And hey, you know, it's your air. Once you purchase from us, whatever, if you want to season it, you want to spice that air up, that's up to you. You want to put a little liquid skin in the bottom of it, and that's your business. Little gold paint, that's fine. It just adds.
Customize your air.
You can customize it. We don't do that for you. We send you pure air. And you do with it what you want.
You do whatever you want with it.
For sure.
I'm just excited because I've been telling people to go to thewaterhead.com.
Hey, tell me where we are on Brett Favre's wonderful cookbook, the Gunslinger Cookbook Volume 1. Is that going to be on the Waterhead, or is that separate?
That's right. Let's start writing these down because I forget. Okay, so we have the hunting jacket.
Yep. And then we've contacted Brett Favre. Most people don't know he is a delicious chef. I'm going to call him a chef. I know he's not classically trained. But to me, he's classically trained Louisiana style.
Oh, he's definitely,
you know, I mean, so his Cajun,
Louisiana, he's got good Cajun,
great Cajun, great flavors, very spicy. And I love
that little peckerhead makes a great gravy.
Does he? And, you know, I mean, his rice, I tell you what, it's
dirty of the dirty.
Dirty rice.
That is some dirty rice on breakfast.
Dirty rice. And he's got a cookbook, and he's compiled all of his favorite recipes from down home, from his mama and grandpappy and grandmammy, and he has put them together. And he doesn't
need the money.
Doesn't need the money.
And this is all to charity.
It's pretty cheap. It's like, you know, 40, 50 bucks, 78 bucks, 70. Well, that's with shipping. I'm sorry, I didn't include shipping. So you know, 78 bucks for the very first volume of Brett Favre's cookbook called The Gunslinger.
Yeah. And there's only one volume.
So good luck.
Good luck. And now he might come out with a dessert book. Or
we don't know.
That's up to Brett.
But that will be introduced on waterhead.com when it comes out.
So we already have water sticks and loop comb.
Yep, got
Emerald Air, Brett Favre cookbook, the hunting jacket.
We have
human chair.
We got the human chair. Human chair, it's a little bit extra on shipping. It's more just deliver. I mean, you know, shipping delivery.
Well, it's harder since the war. Basically, the human chair is, you know, there is a person of your choice. That is down on their hands and knees.
Right.
And that person creates the bottom of the chair. And then there's a person that straddles the back of their neck. And kind of sits there on the neck. And that is the back of the throne. And then you sit on kind of the back or the butt
on both and lean back.
You lean against one.
Lean back on the other, and there you got your human chair.
That's a human chair, guys, and that's the most comfortable. It's the most orthopedic, sound chair.
And I tell you what, the designs that you've come up with is unbelievable. I mean, he's got paisley in there, which you don't see that much anymore. It's making a comeback. You've got shag carpeting. You got all natural, which is a popular one that people have been interested in.
Sure.
Latex. Pleather. I mean, it comes in all kinds of different varieties.
There's a vinyl
and shapes.
Everything. There's even the ones with the acupuncture sticks on them.
I love those.
So
the acupuncture mat.
It's great. We have Second City. That's just that's more of a book.
It's a design.
It's an idea of life
that you can start.
It's a tiered lifestyle, but right now we live 3D, but we live on one plane.
One plane.
You know what I'm saying?
On the fly.
What I'm saying is add a plane.
We're adding an extra plane.
So when you look up, that's Second City.
There's Second City right there.
And that's where the winners live. If you're looking up, you're a loser.
Yeah. Unbeknownst to most people, you know, when you own a property, you own the airspace. Now, there's not too much that you can do to prevent planes, helicopters, other people using that airspace. But one thing you can do is build up there, and they just have to go around, you know. And if you start that at your own property, neighbors will get involved. And then all of a sudden you got a nice plateau that you could finally live not only mentally above the poor people,
literally,
but literally live above poor people. It's much like a bridge, and there's several bums in tent cities living under that bridge.
Let the trolls live under the bridge.
Let them live. Let them do their thing. You're up there sucking emerald air in your castle in the sky, and that's what we want to see. It's not only educational and informative, but it gives you step by step of things to look for on your property.
Yeah.
To build your second city.
We also have Switch Life.
Yep.
Switch Life was
Explain that one. What's Switch Life, bud?
Well, Switch Life is it will have to be, computer programmed. It's more of a book also. And it's a thought experiment,
right?
Where, if you can push a button and switch places with whoever you want to switch.
Anybody.
But once you make that decision, you can't switch back.
You're in it.
Now you can switch again, but not back to where you were.
Yeah. Think of it like pre-dying.
Yeah.
So when you're dead, you're gone, and we don't know where we're going. Some people say we're ghosts, but
it's kind of like conscious reincarnation.
Yes. So
you're consciously reincarnated.
I like Conrad's life the best.
That's what you would think.
I think it's great. So I pushed the button. It might not be as great as I thought it was.
Yeah.
But it might be better than I thought it was. We don't know. That's the risk.
That's a risk you're taking as Switch Life.
Right. So people stop going to church. Hey, you're risking it.
Well, and I think that in order to be in it, I think we had a deal where you had to sign up for Switch Life because they might switch you.
They might opt out.
You know what I mean? Like, so you'd be walking to church and get switched.
Boom.
Because you both signed up. And you don't even know who this person is.
No idea.
With you. It doesn't matter.
Maybe not even part of your congregation. It could be
a Baptist.
You could be a snake charmer church that all of a sudden now you're getting bit by snakes. You don't know.
You don't know. And all these are available or will be available very soon on thewaterhead.com.
So look for that.
I implore you to just go to thewaterhead.com and just start
typing around.
One thing we forgot. I forgot about this one, bud. We had a human trafficking slot machine.
Oh, wow. That is a blast from the past. I hadn't thought about that.
Yep. And that's
we
fun
built
game.
Several, and they've been in storage.
So we have a human trafficking. It's actually, we have a digital version we can have. I think we can embed it into the site and somebody can play slots with, human traffic.
Sure. And I'm all for that.
Yeah.
And it's a good price. I'm just so excited. It's back up.
Finally coming up.
And it's up and it's there. And you could participate. Hey, if you got any ideas, we'll build them.
We had a great day yesterday. We did an interview with a funny lady, a funny comedian, Jenny Sykes. We posted that interview. We did a great show. We posted some shows. We try to post shows every day on Conradio at 10 a.m. We have been. And then we have bonus shows that we're doing.
Yeah.
All this stuff's free. But the most exciting thing is thewaterhead.com. The most exciting thing that happened to me yesterday.
Yeah.
I had a friend call me and he said, Conrad, I haven't talked to you in 3 years. And I said, I know, it's pretty sad. And he said, I just want to call you because, my wife, she wasn't able to get pregnant. Well, she finally did. We didn't want to say anything. She just had a baby. And when we were struggling, I remember you talked me through a lot of that stuff. And I named the kid after you. And I said, hold on a second. And I looked around and said, Heather, go to thewaterhead.com. And she did.
She did.
She said it works. It out. And then I said, I'm sorry, I did. What did you say, sir?
Yeah.
What did you say? Who are you? And he's like, I'm your friend. I named it's like, dude, I just got the waterhead.com to work. So shut up.
I don't need friends.
I don't like you.
I don't like anybody.
And
by the way, I don't know, here, flip my phone
thanks
around.
For calling me.
Thanks for calling. I'm going to text you this. Price of waterhead.com has skyrocketed. It went from 99 cents to, what is that? Over 1,000 times worth.
Yeah, dude.
Pretty much, I don't want to say overnight from when you bought it, but
it seems like it.
Pert near.
It seems like what's so funny about it is if you were going to the Waterhead even yesterday, it would say this site is available.
Right.
GoDaddy, this site is available. You want to buy this? And it's like, what? I thought Conrad said he had it. And I was thinking, what? I thought I had it.
Yeah.
And then I realized, no, wait. I went to GoDaddy. I said, I'll buy it again.
I'll buy it.
It's not. You can't. You can't buy the Waterhead.
It's taken.
And then I say, I'm going to log in. I know I bought it. I log in.
What's my password? Easy.
Well, good news is you on GoDaddy, you don't
need a password.
Yeah, there's some weird thing where.
We know that you did it from this computer.
Well, that tells you to log in without a password, and then it will send you a code.
Oh, nice. On your phone.
On your phone, and you log in.
Yeah.
So I did that.
Yeah, well, lucky you had the same number.
Yeah.
Most of the times they send the code, they're sending my passcode to a landline, and it doesn't work very good because, you got to call the operator, and people don't know what that is. So anyway.
Yeah. So it was a good thing. And I talked to Bubby Man yesterday. He started doing his push-ups and sit-ups, adding one every day. Nice. So he's getting on the extra mile.
He's getting on the British.
And I don't think he's
British train.
He's not running, but he's going to walk every day before he gets there.
That's so good. Well, that's good for your heart. My wife says, walking or running for 10 minutes a day, it calms your heart down. I think something we all need to do that. It lowers your heart rate.
It lowers your white blood cells.
Yeah.
I
think it boosts those. I don't know.
Skin gets better. Like boost your collagen.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you should see my collagen when I'm done running.
Jelly?
Mm-hmm.
Thick.
If I get done running, you can just come up and like push my cheek.
Yeah.
And your fucking finger will fly through the back of my head.
Well, you got collagen in your joints, your knee joints and stuff.
Oh, I know.
Squishy, jello. We're talking good. I know a lot about gelatin. I've been watching that British baking show, buddy.
Yeah, I got to put that on the Waterhead too, by the way.
British baking show or
Royal
Collagen.
Royal Canadian Air Force Training.
Oh, yeah. If you want to train like Bubby Man and my man Conrad,
I'll put the whole thing up
there. You
there.
can't find this book.
No, I bought the last one.
And he bought the last one and the rights to it. Mm-hmm. So guess what? Bing bong.
Yeah, because there's no longer Canadian Air Force.
Nope.
So
that doesn't exist. You can buy it straight from thewaterhead.com.
I will copy it.
Get to working out.
Get your butt in shape. It's
like a Royal Canadian
Air Cadet. Dude.
Yeah.
So if you like this show, if you want to listen to more, you can subscribe everywhere. It's free.
For sure.
If you want to pay, you can go to Patreon. If you want to go to the Waterhead and buy stuff, you can do that.
And this is great. This is a great place we've learned to find other material.
You can go to YouTube and watch us.
You can go to the tubes
on Conradio.
You can go to the tubes. So just Conradio, search that and then bookmark it
and figure out which one you like the best. Do you like YouTube? Do you like Apple Podcast? I don't know what you like, but find it and then listen and then laugh and then review.
I like a good sandwich.
Yeah,
is what I like.
And we are branching out. We are talking to Schlotsky's about being the exclusive podcast of Schlotsky's Deli.
For sure.
So next time you go to Schlotsky's, if all goes well, you'll be listening to us.
BT Dubs free promo for Schlotsky's. They've got calzones now. So everybody loves a good calzone.
That's a folded pizza, guys.
Yep.
And then they kind of crimp the ends. So if you
not
like
too good on rollers, it's more of a if you put it on a roller, it'd just like flop over.
It'd have to be like a paddle roller.
Paddle roller. You have to almost tie it to a paddle and then roll it. But it's not so good. I mean, you can make it work. Maybe make it work. Maybe Waterhead's got one.
We could get a calzone roller.
We just now write that down. We just invented the calzone roller. So if you want a hot calzone and you're on the run, you're not close to a Schlotsky's. My gosh, stop into an On Q.
Oh, I forgot something else we had on.
What do you got?
Carbonated milk.
Oh yeah, and teen milk.
Teen milk.
Do you have a teen that doesn't like milk? Try our teen milk.
Teen milk.
Quadruple pasteurized for your taste. And then we got carbonated milk. All three flavors. I know what you're going to say. Do you have just regular milk? Yep. Do you have chocolate? Got it. Do you have strawberry out of the box? What? Haven't had that since Quick Days.
Yeah, it's Neapolitan or whatever that is.
You can get all three.
All three.
There's a small smidgen of olive oil between each layer.
Yeah. It's delicious. You start drinking you can go from top to bottom to top.
Bottom top.
Put your straw where you
want. Whatever. Neapolitan carbonated milk.
It's really delicious. So
really good.
I'm excited, dude. A lot of times sometimes it feels like it's not working.
It is working. When you have that many products and you get them all together, that's a one-stop shop.
Yeah,
for sure. And that's just, that was just a little trickle of income. A little shot in the arm is always welcome. You know what I mean?
It's a booster, dude. It is a COVID booster.
I know people walking around that's got 12 boosters right now. That seems like a little lot, but if you, it's nothing at waterhead.com. If you're buying one of everything, that's over 12 boosters.
We should,
So,
and
be
I think
safe.
I will put that on there. I'll put
Boosters?
vaccines and
That's
needles.
a good idea.
Something, even if it's air, inject this into you.
Oh yeah. Well, you can buy a
thoughts
kit.
and prayers, a thoughts and prayers kit.
Thoughts and prayers kit.
Yeah,
that comes with a small vial of emerald air. It's kind of like a small water stick.
a little bit like that. Well, one thing I was curious about, and if we're going to talk about, I don't want to dive into too much of Bubby Man's exercise routine or mine or my wife's, but I will discuss the person I seen at the park.
Okay.
That was also exercising.
Sure.
Number one, shout out to Prague's City maintenance people. It's 150 degrees and it has been for 3 weeks.
Yep.
No rain in Prague, and it's a desert out there.
Yep.
And so thank you guys for continually hiring people to go mow stuff that does not need
needed
mowed and is burning up the grass in the park. Thank you, and blowing it all over the people that are trying to enjoy the one cool morning.
Yeah, in the shade. Yeah.
So I want a big thank you to them, but then also, Guy, I know I've heard this before, and it might have been on The View that I heard it. It might have been on The Talk. You remember those two shows?
Yep.
Before they got canceled for being freaking racist.
Well, nope. I think they're still going.
I think The Talk got canceled for being racist. Remember Leah Remini called that bitch a spook or something?
Oh, that was a spy.
Yeah.
She didn't mean it that way.
She didn't mean it that way. But anyways, I heard on there that power walking is as good for you as like running or mud wrestling or whatever.
That can't be true.
And the thing is, bud, it might be true. But here's something that nobody ever says on the other side. When you're doing it, you look fucking stupid.
Oh no.
Yeah, if you're power walking,
we've talked. I think we've touched on it. We've bad touched on the.
You don't want to, because the problem is it's what white women power walk, black women,
old people power walk,
and old
I
people
absolutely love watching.
I don't mind watching an old person walk.
You gotta get them arms in there, and they really get passionate about the arms. Sometimes the
problem is that they stand too straight.
So straight.
It's like when you tell a 39-year-old woman to power walk, shoulders back. It's like you put a book on their head and just
get out
there. And it's just dorky looking. It's so dorky looking.
I agree with you, but sometimes it's fun.
It's
because you get different people. Yeah, well, I don't know about that.
It's the same.
I think it's the same. I think it's the same category as prancercise.
Well, no, I think it's worse because prancercising is personality. You got somebody skipping around.
Yeah.
Flailing their arms.
I love this move. The side to side, the arm move.
You can put a soundtrack to it. The only soundtrack you can put to power walking is like Terminator robotic music. Because
it works.
It looks like a robot.
Well, I'll tell you some other music you put to that is like get a good movie score like Batman Returns.
What was Hitler's favorite band?
He was a polka band, I think. He liked tubas.
Yeah, but most
Germans do.
Dun, 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 like he's like the Star Wars, like the bad Star Wars.
Oh no,
thing.
I don't think you like that.
You don't think so?
No, but he wasn't out when
he wasn't out there.
But I mean, that kind of stuff, like evil, menacing.
It's evil, menacing, freaking.
No, I think
soldiers.
That's a Google question. That's a Google question. I think it was probably some sort of classical or tuba music, and how to have a tuba in the band. I know that for sure.
That's what Clint McGraw said.
I know. You got to have a tuba in the band.
Or Clint, whatever his name.
Whichever.
That's Clint Black.
Clint Black. Yeah. He's coming on.
Got to have a tuba in the band.
Hey, buddy, I saw you. I saw a little deal, and it kind of caught me on the old Facebook there.
Yeah.
And Reba's coming to town, and I sent it to you, and I got no reply. I was like, "Hey, date night with Reba."
Well, I posted on there that we'll be serving free chili in the parking lot, like always.
Well, that's true. I'm glad at least
nobody ever comments on that either.
Hey, Phil. Yeah. No, like
imagine this. Imagine that you do enjoy concerts. You know what I mean?
I do.
And you do.
I do.
But imagine that you live in the Wichita area.
Okay.
And you enjoy concerts.
I have. And I did.
And when Intrust Bank Arena, which is a government subsidized arena that the city built with our tax dollars for COVID. And by the way, it'll be there forever. It's not like Louisiana where a storm will take a stadium down.
And it gets
you build one in Wichita, it's there forever.
Yeah, it doesn't get used for barbecuing much.
Not at all. And so if you follow Intrust Bank Arena's Facebook, which a lot of people in Wichita do because they get to see when new people are perform.
Yeah.
if there was somebody that each time somebody gets announced that puts "I'll be serving free chili" in the parking lot, you would think that people would start noticing.
I think they
after years of me putting that.
Yeah.
They would notice that there's some jackass that keeps saying that.
Right.
And never.
Well, I don't understand. We went to several concerts and served free chili. We've made a lot of friends out there.
And nobody ever likes it.
No one ever gets this thing. Say, hey, what I'll do is I'll get online and see if these guys have invited people and like it and say, hey, I tried their chili. It's awesome. Come on by.
Oh, it's a great chili. And I did a white bean at
I can't remember who we did the white bean for.
It was for Hootie.
I know it was delicious.
It was Hootie.
It was Hootie and the Blowfish. That's right. We did on a reunion tour.
Or Darius, I guess. Yeah, it was a reunion. It was Hootie.
It was Darius Rucker presents Hootie and the Blowfish. I think that's what it was.
We did a white bean
chili,
chicken chili. It was, oh God, it was spicy. We used not ghost peppers, Carolina Reapers,
and then
as the bowl,
they just sewed Carolina Reapers together,
and
we used that as the bowl. Then we served that navy bean chili. I think that was for I think that was
the navy bean chili.
Who came? What was that?
It wasn't Sticks, because Sticks we did.
No, it was Big and Rich. Remember?
It was Big and Rich. They actually had us backstage.
Yeah.
And both of them, Big and Rich, and they had that midget cowboy and then the black cowboy.
Well, Big kept on eating the chili and singing Macho Man. Macho Man.
It was such a goofball.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm like, why are you singing that? He's like, I'm in the Navy, because it's Navy bean chili. He's just singing all the hits from.
And he had a fur, like a bear fur that he would wear around.
Yeah, that teabag was weird.
Yeah, a bear fur teabag. So.
For sure. But I mean, as soon as you get past it.
Oh, that reminds me, on thewaterhead.com, there is Juneteenth teabags.
Oh, yeah.
For next year. I get it. We missed it this year,
but we just missed it. Because he had a box of them, but they, shipping these days, but I tried it on. Tell you what, comfy.
It is. Well, yeah, dude, it is comfy. And it was it's pure hemp. It's made out of hemp rope, and a lot of that stuff they got off of the original ships.
Right. So. And padding. And just in all the right places.
Oh yeah. If you are a woman, dude, if you don't have to worry about it's that time of month.
Yep. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. It'll soak it all up.
Very absorbent. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So just put on this tea back and rock your
You got it.
Yoga pants and you're gonna be fine.
You'll be fine.
So I don't know, dude. I think that women, I don't see a lot of male power walkers unless I'm looking at a older man. They'll power walk.
Okay.
I think, but even then, I think men. I get it. It's archaic to even think that way, but I think they have too much pride to do it.
Okay.
So a lot of times a man will just walk normally, understanding that he can't run anymore, he can't exercise anymore, so he will just walk normal.
Yeah.
A woman, it's like, no, I'll power walk. And it's a sense, it should be called empower walk.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Because that's what they're doing. They're empowering themselves.
Yeah.
But when you see it, sometimes you're like, I understand why those people who wore the powdered wigs that floated over here didn't let women vote. You know what I mean? I understand why it was like, no, you want to go to work? For what? No, stay home. Cook, raise those kids.
Yeah.
Learn to read on your own.
Sure.
Don't go to school for that. And it's because they would see these women power walk, in power walk. And it's not pleasing to look at.
When do you think that started?
I think it started in the Pilgrim days. I think
the buckle days, bud.
Buckles on hats instead of pants. Yeah.
Well, I don't know why you're putting buckles up there.
To keep your hat on.
Yeah, keep your hat on. I don't know. I think it started later. I think it started later, much later. I think it started 60s, 70s.
You mean in modern era?
When disco came out?
Not the 1860s, 1870s?
No, I think it started later. I think it's always been there, but it's been hidden. I think when they power walked inside in the 1800s. And that's hard to do because you're in a log cabin. You know what I mean?
Well, you're right. I think it was one of those deals where people didn't know when Pilgrims got here, they didn't know how to run.
Right.
Nobody in Europe's ever ran.
No. They still don't.
No. They'll trip over their teeth.
One, there's no room.
Yeah.
Two, bad teeth.
Mm-hmm.
And I know what has that to do with running? Everything.
Yeah, because you're breathing in all that stuff.
And all that toxic air.
So I think they got here, and at some point there was like a deal where a kid was going to get hit by a wagon or something, and somebody was like, I should go save the kid, but like, they just started walking as fast as they could. Like, what the hell are you doing?
What are you doing?
I don't know. It looked like you're power walking.
Yeah.
Like you're
straighten up.
What?
Huh?
They made up power walking.
Well, here's one thing is
Indians were chasing them. Indians can run.
They sure could.
Damn, can an Indian run?
Man.
Damn, they can run.
Not so much anymore, but
no, not since the reservations.
Back in the day.
Pre-res?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That stopped with Jim. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Yeah, Thorpe.
The last guy that could run like that was Jim.
Yeah, Thorpe. His house in Prague is for sale, actually.
Is it really? We should buy it.
I wanted to buy it.
We should buy it and do nothing but power walk in it.
I was going to make a bank for Indians.
That's a good idea.
They've got cash.
They do have cash.
Yeah.
We got to have somewhere to put it.
And right now, thanks America, we don't allow them to bank.
Nope.
At any traditional American bank.
That's correct.
And so right now they're just keeping their cash in their reservations or at casinos.
I mean, I'm not saying that's not smart.
But if we open up Jim Thorpe's bank,
we have to have
bank
options.
For Indians.
Yeah, for sure. You got to have options. You definitely have options. And I think that we're probably 2 or 3% Native American. I don't know.
I got to piss in a cup or whatever you do for 23 and 8.
You got to poop in a box or something. I don't know. You send it out and then they tell you what you are. And maybe we've always been told we have a little bit of Indian, but maybe
maybe
it's the Curry Indians.
Oh,
do you think about that?
I hope not. You know what I mean? I hope not.
I don't think it is.
They're a gritty person.
I mean, I've tried it and I like hot food. I just don't like the curry.
No.
And the flatbread and
yogurt.
The yogurt on everything on your gyros, your gyros.
First, figure out how to say it. Is it gyro, gyro,
whatever it is. Okay. The yogurt cream that you throw on there, get out of here. What do you think? Who do you think you are? I don't like the curry.
I don't either.
And here's the deal. Who comes up with a dish that takes a bunch of garbanzo beans, mixes it up in a blender and dumps it out with a little olive oil and says, this is great to dip your bread in? It's not.
It's not. And if you're going to be beaten, put it in the chili.
If you're a power walking white woman with a straight back, you might enjoy a mixture of garbanzo beans and
you're
olive
definitely
oil.
Going to say you do.
For sure. You're going to say,
women love saying that.
What's that word? Hummus? I love it.
Yeah.
Give me more of that, please. It's disgusting.
It's like
what are you doing?
People do that crap too. They say, ooh, there's a new faux place.
Oh, yeah. We got to go try it.
What?
Why are you trying hot water?
Yeah.
Here, let me turn the tap on. There you go.
It's faux. You know what I mean?
Fill your bowl up, break an egg in the middle. Guess what?
And that's why women are, that's what makes women terrific mothers. They care about other cultures, dude. And more than you'd be like, hey, babe, let's cook a steak or hot dog and potato tonight. And she'll be like, there's a new faux plate. And who cares? It's Vietnamese. So what?
Right.
We fought and lost.
Well, here's a good thing.
Never forget, dude.
Here's a good thing about women. They like that kind of stuff. And so the best kind of homemaker is the poor one where they force the kid just to eat trash because they think it's good.
What kind of trash are you thinking?
Well, if they have to make the pho themselves, what do you think it's going to taste like?
It's trash.
Because it's trash already at the professional level.
Yeah.
And so what do you think she's going to do? You think she's going to spice it up any? No, you're poor. So she's force feeding hot water to your kids. Now, it doesn't do them that good as far as, growing up good and strong. But I tell you what, saves you money.
It'll save you $1 or $2.
It sure will. It'll save you money.
And we're going to go eat at a pretty good place today.
You keep tempting me with that. I've got a few things I have to do before I get into chicken brain, bud. Is I got to figure out this hay situation.
It's really bothering you. Your hay. And here's
I guess I've upset someone.
It's all about you're getting.
I got a mean text.
Yeah, you're getting.
I didn't. My wife did. It's like,
yeah,
come on, don't mean text us. We didn't understand what you're saying. Maybe describe what you're talking about more, and I'll be like, yeah, can't wait. Come on out.
But, ultimately, it's just, it's a discussion you get to have about how much money you get to make on your land. You know what I'm saying? So it's a problem, but it's also like a really good problem.
You know what? You say that, but it's like, it is a good problem. And it is a good problem. But I mean, and I have admitted to you and the rest of the world that we just got extremely lucky to be able to buy when we bought.
Yeah.
And, for the price we bought it for. And then, that comes with a lot of
benefits,
a lot of responsibilities, but it also comes with some benefits.
No, I mean, night swimming, watching the stars, that's a Benny.
That's a Benny. Putting a new roof on the barn, that's not a Benny. That costs me.
But having a barn,
Benny.
Benny.
Having to upkeep it, not Benny.
Yeah.
Having property, Benny.
Having to upkeep it.
Keep it, not Benny.
Right. But getting paid for someone else
to do work,
that's awesome.
Never happened in my life before.
This is a new kind of Benny.
I've never had that before.
Yeah.
I've never said, hey, come visit me and give me money.
Right. And that's what you get to do with this.
And by the way, when you visit, don't talk to me. Just go on back.
Go work.
Go do your stuff and then just pay me cash.
Yeah.
That's never happened.
Yeah.
In my life. And I'm not used to it. And so I'm very I just don't even know how to process it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't. And so that's already on my mind. And then when I start saying they start kicking prices, I don't know if that's good or not. Because then I have to and I'm not saying that they're messing with me here, but when people call you stupid, hey, dummy.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel very good.
It doesn't feel good.
So, hey, I saw someone cut your hay. Sure did. How much you get paid? Nothing.
Oh, that's stupid.
Well, you're dumb.
But it wasn't
money. That's worth money.
That was a different time. You were at a different place. You were wanting to get it cut, and you didn't have the things to cut it. And this woman did it, and we didn't know what it's worth. And you didn't think it's worth anything because there's so much stuff in it because it hadn't been done.
There was a bunch of stuff, but come to find out, there wasn't.
Yeah, that's the part that maybe.
And I didn't know that. So that's why I say cut it for free. Because if you break your stuff because you ran over a log or a dead dog or something like that, I don't want to be. I don't want to be
an old human chair, like a prototype human chair.
Human chairs out there. You run into a whole case of water sticks. Whatever happens, and you break your machinery, I don't want to be responsible for that. I don't know what's out there. I bought it. I haven't walked the whole thing, so I didn't clear off any bunch of rocks. Whatever you hit back there, I'm sorry.
Yeah. And now I will put a bale of hay.
They cut it
from random dude
extremely low, and so that's their own prerogative. So they can just cut it and get out of there, and so they risked everything. And come to find out, there was nothing.
Yeah, that's a good thing, though.
There was like one can. They ran over one small Coke beer can or something out there, which did nothing to the rake or anything, or And so when they contacted me, I think things got lost in translation. And
that's a good movie.
Great movie. I think it was the last.
This is before Bill Murray got canceled.
Yeah, that's true.
He just got canceled because he was
golfing.
Yeah, he hit some woman with the golf right in the vagina.
No, that'll count you. Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think
movie set.
I think it's all lost in translation. I got to make a phone call after this, and I don't know how it's going to go. She might just say, "Stick it sideways." I can't believe you thought I was only going to pay you a penny a roll. I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know, and that's the fun part.
I'm going to find out.
You get to find out.
Which
will be interesting.
It will be
interesting. And I think before you call her, you call the other person and say, how much is this? And that way, when you call her, you could say, the only reason I'm saying these things is because
I've got other people.
This other guy that wants to pay this, and it's a real number, not just a made up thing.
I don't know. I mean, I'm going to calm her down. She sent, like, wow, I can't believe I brush hogged. You didn't brush hog. What you did was cut hay.
Yeah.
Now you can call it brush hogging all you want. There was nothing out there. It was clean. Hey, I mean, it was clean. Now it might not be good.
Yeah.
I mean, all of it not be good, but.
Well, and it is what it is. I mean, sorry, it's fine.
Yeah. Don't be mad.
Don't be mad.
I mean, I know you probably already got it sold because you're thinking these dummies gave me 116 rolls for free last year. They'll probably do it again just to have me cut it.
Yeah.
No.
Ding dong.
Ding dong. Now that I know what I've got and it's clear and it's anybody can cut it, just go around that big pile of trees. And I've done work out there, obviously, and I'm going to continue to do work out there. It's worth something.
Yeah.
Or I'll just burn it or mow it down because I don't have cattle.
No.
Now someone can use it, but if they're going to just come and take it.
Right. No, it's a good problem to have, though. It's a problem, but it's a good problem to have.
Anybody can have this problem. All you have to do is just buy a piece of property. And then you can have all the problems I have, like broken gas pipes and broken water pipes in the old house and crawling into, just something I don't want to crawl into, bud.
Yeah, that's good.
But I am looking forward to chicken. today. I am looking forward to that for sure.
Yeah, we do.
Now, if you want to throw Golden Boy about, my every once in a while getting lucky and getting money for nothing, I'll take that.
Well, that happens too. I mean, that's fine. That. That's good though. And it's not for nothing. That's a risk you're taking. So you're going to be rewarded. That's what they say about risks.
Risk reward.
The more you risk, the riskier the bet, the bigger the reward, they say.
Yeah, well, there's no really risk on buying property. I mean, that's what insurance is for. You lose everything and you say, oh, bing bong.
Yeah.
Everything's done. I gotta buy a fifth wheel and live on the back end of my property because everything burned down.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We're rebuilding.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I bought this. It's not much. It's about
I love it.
1/10 of an acre. But
yeah, but it would rent more than mine would. Because it's in town. You can just scooch right down one block and you're at a store.
Oh, that's
gas
true.
station. You're near everything.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it's a perfect place to raise a small family that's just getting started. A good
of
starter home.
Little, like real small people.
Yeah. Newborns.
Yeah, it's great for newborns.
Yeah. Do you have like 4 or 5 newborns that you want to raise up?
Be perfect for them.
This is great. This is a great place.
Yeah, and maybe I will, dude. Maybe I'll rent it out. I've been thinking about it.
But you can move in with Bubba.
I was gonna move into this in here.
In here, this is spacious. I like this place.
Yeah, we'll have to get a couple cots.
This is Joe Rogan size.
Yeah,
this is spacious.
Which is designed just like his studio.
It is. You got the same designer to do it.
I did.
Now we chose, black backing. He did red and a bunch of different lights.
But yeah, I don't have any LED lights yet.
Yeah,
we might get
those are hard. Because
Solar.
the lumens are different. You know how in the olden days you'd have joules. Like they would go candle power or joules. Now with the LED, it's lumens.
Yeah.
What is that? I don't know. Show
how
me
bright
one.
Should they be?
Hey, guess what? Here's one lumen. Huh? Now imagine that 100 times. I don't know where you're at, dude.
I got to get it going though. I got to do something. That's what I was watching. The Property Brothers. Have you seen that? It's on HGTV. And it's 2 homosexual twins that go into a house.
How does that work?
Well, it's actually pretty. They're both male, so there's no risk of like a child. No risk of like a child with a third.
So they're
arm
twins, but they're together, or
they're
they got they have other life partners. Is that's kind of what I'm asking.
From what I gathered, is they're homosexual, which is fine.
Which is great.
It's great. It's preferred now, and they're homosexual twins, and they are together. And so they dress alike.
And they're brothers?
They're brothers. So it's illegal, but
in most states.
It's
Thank God they're in Utah.
Yeah, it's fine in a lot of states too, just like homosexuality.
Well, what did you learn about them? Are they like open spaces? I know that for sure.
They do, but they told if you have a home and you're paying a mortgage, you're a freaking idiot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And everybody that's in property tells you that.
It's you're so stupid.
You are dumb.
You're so. Do you own a home?
You're stupid.
And to live in?
Yeah.
Stupid.
That's the same thing.
Make money.
Make money, dog.
If you own a home, it should be making you money. You should have a pottery barn in there. You should have rent it out. You should rent it out to 4 or 5 families. Rent it out to the refugees.
Rent every room.
Rent it. Redo it. Tear it down. Redo it.
Make it open.
Make it open and then rent it.
Would you put an island in your kitchen, please?
Yes. You get a granite countertop island with a stove top built into it, and then rent it. And tear it down.
Rent it. Tear it down. Do it again.
Start over.
And
don't use your money, you idiot.
Use the banks, you dummy.
Get your freaking bank money, dude.
What are you doing? Use their money.
And I don't do any of that, dude. I was looking at Heather, my wife, which in 2022,
that's stupid.
It's like that's why am I married to a woman,
right?
And so I was like, babe, which is pet names, stupid in 2022.
Right.
Should be calling her like XI or whatever. Babe, we're doing it wrong. We're paying to live here. You know how stupid that is? These two homosexuals just told me how stupid
it is.
And by the way, get me a freaking sledgehammer so I can tear this crap down.
I'm making an island right now.
Making a kitchen island, and we're gonna have a damn, and then we're leaving.
And then I'm gonna rent it out.
And by the way, it's stupid for you to do the work.
Yeah.
Are you a dumbass?
What are you doing?
Have a group of underpaid
work for a living?
freaking immigrants that come over here illegal.
That'll do it for $5 a day.
Yeah. Pick them up at Home Depot, tell them to destroy your house and then rebuild it better.
Rebuild it.
And then rent it to them.
How much would you pay? $1,500 a day, maybe. Have you seen this construction?
A day.
Have you seen this construction you did? And that's all it's worth. It's beautiful. So it's worth $1,500 a day. Can you pay it? By the way, here's your check for $25 for the week. Thank you. Goodbye.
When my kids are old enough, and right now they're 9 and 7.
That's great age. That's such a great age.
It is.
You tell people that, and the first thing they say is that's such a great age.
And then they say,
how many
really
months?
Need the rain.
How many months are they?
I don't know how many months. So when they get done complimenting my
I'm over 3,000 months old. I don't want to brag.
I'm only
3,000, isn't it?
Yeah. And we need the rain.
We do need the rain. Just like Blind Melon. The lead singer of that guy was named Shannon too. He killed himself. It's fine.
Are you talking about the what band is that?
Blind Melon.
They
had the bee suit girl.
Never heard of it. Sing it. Sing it.
All I can say is that my life is really slain. I'm tired of burning gathering rain. That's there you go.
Okay, I know that song.
Yeah,
that's a good song.
That's the only song.
And God bless that guy for dying.
I mean, depression's. Hey, if you're depressed out there, get help.
Please.
But before you get help,
go to
rent your house out.
And I will put my house on there for rent.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And rent out your house. Go to waterhead.com. Grab whatever product you want. Then you'll get some help.
You can virtually rent my home on waterhead.com.
You are important to us.
Yeah.
If you're listening to this, you are important to us.
And so when my kids that are 9 and 7, which is a great age. When they're
love that.
18 and 18.
Yeah.
Or 18 and 20, I guess.
Got it.
They're both, at MIT and designing war machines. Or whatever. I don't care. I think it's a time for my wife and myself.
When you're empty nesters.
Move to Amish country.
Oh.
I want to become Amish.
I don't think you can.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I don't know the rules.
Beat me with the twigs or whatever they do. Burn me with the sage, and
it's much like any other gang. It's blood in, blood out.
It's blood in, and I get it, dude. But I don't want my kids to go through because that's a lot of those people.
They might not make it.
They molest. A lot of those are molesters.
Amish? No, they don't. They're not.
They'll put them in freaking cages, dude. Wouldn't?
Yeah, but they don't touch them.
Yeah, okay. But that's like a emotional molestation. That's what I'm saying. I don't want my kids to go through it, but I don't mind being a part of it, being a part of the community. Because here's the thing about Amish.
Great churches.
Terrific churches. But barns. You're right about, you went out there with a local drunk named Skin Man.
Yep.
And you guys, tried to put some barn sheets on.
Yeah.
Right? You're going to get some done.
Stupid.
But you're American, you're going to get some done.
Yep.
If you're Amish, you don't call.
You don't call. They just show up.
You walk over to a community center.
Yeah.
And you walk in and you put your hand and fist on the table.
Yeah. You use the gavel.
I would like to speak right now.
Right.
And go ahead, sir. I want to build a new barn on my property. Would you gentlemen be there tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. with all the lumber?
Amish needs a new barn.
And then they say, I hear,
here, and then they just show up.
They show up.
I don't think
in a day.
I don't think that happens. I think you have the thought of where you want the barn and what kind of barn in your head. And then when you wake up in the morning, they're standing out there ready to go.
It's like an army of Amish.
Think of a small town and how all the news passes through the small town. This is faster, dog. Like they just know you're around that community so much. Now, see, that's why they're so hesitant of outsiders. That's why it's blood in, blood out, dude.
Yeah, they don't want, and that's the thing that people like when all these political things are happening, and they happen every day. It seems like every day somebody is on a CNN or a Fox News talking about stupid shit.
Yeah, stuff that's going on.
And you know who's not paying attention?
Amish.
Nope, they don't give a shit.
Don't care, dude.
And what's going to happen is somebody is going to accidentally step on an Amishman's toes.
Yep.
They're going to go over there and say, oh, we got to build a mall here, or we got to do this, or we're getting ready to have a convention here.
That will start World War III.
And you're going to get a group of bearded, well-dressed Amish that are freaking prepared.
Yep.
Because They've been raising barns their whole life.
That's
They've been building stoves. They'll build a damn house.
And remember, they don't have any electric weapons. Okay, they don't have any pulse rifles or something, but
they spent hundreds of years
armed to the teeth with regular weapons because they're mechanical. They load their own bullets. I mean, you talk about a well-regulated militia. It's just the Amish. That's what we got. Dude.
You hit a freaking man
people don't think that they got
a wooden bullet.
Yeah, you think they don't have ARs that fire like cedar bullets out there? You're wrong.
Yeah, there's a cedar bullet gun that the Amish have. That's it's maybe they rotate it like this.
Have you seen their maple shotguns? Yeah,
it's all wood and butter and it doesn't.
You ever try to pull out a splinter? You know how hard that hurts, especially it's real deep.
My tweezers.
Now think about getting hit with 1,000,000 of them, dude.
Getting hit in the freaking heart.
Now what?
Blow up your rib cage with a wooden cannonball.
You're dead.
Yeah,
Amish got you.
Because you still have the fuel.
They'll pray for you, even though you're wrong and trying to build a mall on their land. They'll still pray for you, and they'll bury you. But first, they'll kill you, and they won't say a thing.
That's why my sign on my door says "But first Amish." Dude.
That's right.
But first Amish, and so
I've got a sign that says "Amish Welcome." That's the only sign I have on my whole property.
All this crap we hear about, and the thing is, it don't affect them.
Nope.
It don't affect them. Oh, did somebody not like your Instagram?
Oh, no.
Guess what? You're not Amish.
Oh, did your tea bags not get delivered on time?
No, you're not Amish. Amish don't care.
They don't care.
They don't even know what you're talking about.
Is your store out of food?
We never had that problem.
Oh boy, are you out of formula for your babies? You can't feed them. Are they going to die? Oh no.
No. We can feed our kids because we're Amish.
Hold on. Oops.
Oh, shipping shortage. Shipping shortage.
I got 14 dozen eggs today. Look at that.
Oh, did you go to work today? Was that fun? Did you get a paycheck? We're Amish.
Guess what I did? I put up a whole barn for more chickens. Boom. Oh,
we don't pay taxes. We're Amish.
Yeah, would you like to buy some of my hay? It's not for sale because it's for mine.
Because we're Amish, baby.
Hey, Drew, how's your gas prices? Let me hitch up my horse. Bing bong.
Don't care. Amish.
Don't care.
So they got it made, dude. And we sit around like, how do we solve these problems? And somebody has already solved them.
Someone's always solved them all.
Be Amish.
Yeah, just be Amish. Blood in, dude.
It's called colonizers, dude. We were all Amish when we got here.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden
we took those buckles off our hats and became dumb, dude. That's like a satellite, man. That was the source of the power, is that buckle on your head, man.
Yep.
Aliens could send down good ideas.
You know what
inventions, dude.
Kept those thoughts in there, dude. Now you're
now you're scatterbrained. Now you're worried about an Instagram
you gotta
post.
Buckle those thoughts back into your head. I don't know.
Get out and raise some chickens. All right, do that.
And so I'm looking forward to the transition. And I don't know how. You can't look online. You got to go to an Amish.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Got to go to an Amish.
You just got to go visit a community, dude.
Bring your birth certificate. Go to an Amish.
And by the way, come hungry because their food is delicious.
Oh my God, dinner rolls the size of a plate.
Right.
Just delicious.
Just like the Iron Chef, man. Come with an open heart and an empty stomach. You know what I mean? That's what you got to go to in the Amish community, dude.
Yeah. Beat Bobby Flay. Amish will. Okay. The Amish will.
One Amish don't even know who Bobby Flay is, and they shouldn't.
If that prick shows up at an Amish,
if that dingleberry showed up at anywhere close to the Amish, he'd get scooted right out of there.
Oh my God! And could you imagine just the hand-to-hand combat of an Amishman?
Oh, yeah.
Titty twisters. Oh, they know all
purple nurples.
They'll purple nurple you.
Oh, Indian leg burns. They got it down, dog.
Yeah, man, the military is walking up and all of a sudden get leg sweeped, and then that weird leg.
Yep.
Where you flip a person.
Yep.
Oh my God.
You done got trained. You know what I mean? The military, you done got trained.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I tell you what, they don't get enough praise.
Nope.
For sure. I really like their style. It's never went out of style.
No.
I mean, when you're wearing suspenders, dog, and
fuck belts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you don't wear a mustache, you know what I mean? You got a full beard and you just don't like the ticklies under your nose. I don't know who started that look, but it's
handsome.
badass.
I know it's handsome.
That's for sure. And then the ladies, they're all sundresses. They're really long sundresses, but I'm a sucker for sundress. I'll tell you that much. Now, Calm down. Hey, you know what? Calm down on your shoulder pads.
Calm down.
Now. That's
right. You shouldn't be looking like Lawrence Taylor.
Take that out and make sure you got your cap on, because I don't like the big hair. Let's not.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to go back and Stranger Things and some of the stuff we had in the 80s, which is all BS, by the way.
We should show them a picture of a good-looking sundress, because right now they've been going off the Brian Bosworth design.
That's true, dude. That's true. Well, as soon as they order a couple of human chairs, they'll see our Paisley designs, and they'll know.
That's true. That's true. And we could get the Amish to build a lot of this stuff.
Yeah,
that's the cool thing. We just got to get out to them. They could definitely build a calzone roller.
Oh, dude.
They already have one, I bet.
We got one.
Yeah.
It's fire powered, so it cooks your calzone, then rolls it on the paddles. They just used old canoe paddles to flip them over. Super easy.
Wood fired calzones, dude. On a paddle.
Calzones on a paddle.
Paddle roller.
Now it's your local On Q or Quick Trip. You know what I mean? Brought to you by waterhead.com.
Yeah, and please go to the waterhead.com, everybody. We'll be adding all these products we mentioned today.
Yeah, and more.
You know, and we will be talking about it. There'll be a diary on there. We'll put a link to This American Journal. It's going to be the one page. It's going to so much on this page. Just keep scrolling.
Yeah.
It's going to be like, well, they should have put categories and segments.
Yeah.
No, you should shut up is what you should do. You know, this is the waterhead.com. We don't make it.
Sure.
Like everybody else does.
Right.
Know? So you're going to have to keep scrolling. You're like, man, I scrolled for an hour. Where's that one thing I scrolled past? Good luck.
Good luck.
Keep going.
You better just bookmark it.
Yeah.
Be on the safe side. Bookmark here, us, Conradio, and waterhead.com. That's the only two sites you will need.
Yeah.
Forever. Unless you find an Amish site. If you do, pass it on.
We'll link to it.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
And after the show, I'll look it up on my search engine and we'll see what comes up.
Oh, yeah, that's true. We'll have a link on that too.
Yeah.
Should link up with them. So thank you guys for listening. And if you're Amish, thank you especially.
For sure.
You've broken the law to do so.
Happy Ramadan.
With that being said,
have an okay day.